State regulators today launched an investigation into CenterPoint's response to Beryl, and Governor Abbott has imposed his own set of demands on the company.
He has. Those include a deadline on CenterPoint to clear all trees and vegetation that pose a threat to power lines. Now, this comes after KHU 11 Investigates looked into how much CenterPoint spends on tree maintenance.
Jeremy Rogowski spoke to a CenterPoint vice president about it today.
A CenterPoint executive would not firmly commit to meeting Governor Abbott's demand. Meanwhile, many homeowners are telling us their attempts to get potentially dangerous trees trimmed in the past have gone nowhere. Months before Hurricane Beryl stormed through,
when it would blow this direction,
homeowner Alex Rome says he tried and tried to get this backyard tree trimmed after it was rubbing and sparking on the live power line.
they said they would add us to the tree trimming queue.
The queue.
The queue.
Rome says that was his first call to CenterPoint. Then the derecho hit in May.
And the CenterPoint representative said since it's not actively on fire, he would just put us back in the queue.
So now you're in the queue twice.
Twice.
He says he wound up spending $1,000 to trim the tree on his own. Meanwhile, hundreds wrote us on KHOU's Facebook page, including Tina, who said, "We've got trees rubbing on lines. A ton of neighbors have called about it, and they don't do anything." Vicky told us they have not been here since December 2019. Nothing trimmed since. And Amanda sent us this video of a neighborhood tree catching fire around a live wire. The feedback comes after KHOU 11 Investigates uncovered how, compared to other utilities responding to Beryl, CenterPoint ranked near the bottom in tree spending per customer last year. A company executive said CenterPoint serves a more dense urban landscape compared to others in more rural areas.
I don't believe that that's a complete accurate way just by itself to say that's representation of your vegetation management program.
But Governor Abbott is now taking aim at CenterPoint's tree maintenance program, giving the company an ultimatum.
They must provide in detail what CenterPoint will do to eliminate all vegetation issues. The removal must be accomplished by August the 31st.
Is that deadline doable? Is it even realistic?
To be honest, I'm not aware or fully appreciative of exactly what he's looking at.
It seems very cut and dry. August 31st, remove vegetation.
It does seem cut and clear, but the devil's in the details.
This CenterPoint executive says there are easement issues to consider. By law, the company can only trim what's in the utilities right-of-way. But Vice President Brad Tutunjan concedes
We need to do more. We need to do things that are more robust, because we're not talking about the blue sky days. We're talking about how can we pick up and recover.
The company executive adds that CenterPoint has a $2+ billion resiliency plan under review by state regulators that includes $36 million in increased vegetation management spending over the next 3 years. Back to you.